this. Usually multiplication problems fall like this. The number, usually when you do multiplication, you're talking about groups of things. For example, well, let's just write this down. If you take the number of groups that you have of something, and if you multiply that by the number in each group, you get the total that you're looking for. In other words, the big problem here is to figure out what word stands for groups. So like this, if I said there are 15 rows of 6 chairs. How many total chairs are there? Which word in this problem replaces the word group? Here's how to look at it. Is a chair a group of rows, a row a group of chairs, a total a group of row, chair, thing, whatever there. Which one would you substitute the word group in for? Is a group of something? Peter?
Rows.
A row is a group of chairs, right? Yeah. A row is a group of chairs. So the number of, instead of groups, we put rows. How many rows do I have? 15 rows. There are 15 rows. How many chairs are in each row? 6. That goes here, and then you end up with your 90 total chairs. Now the thing is, though, they don't always give you these two things. Sometimes they give you this and the total, and you have to figure out that. But that's an easy thing to do, because anytime you're missing one of those, what happens? You solve it by division, yeah. If you're ever missing one of these two, you always solve it by division. Let's write down one more problem, and then you'll be really, really, really excited about this. The total cost for 5 tickets to the county fair was $28.75. Total for 5 tickets was, what did I say, $28.75. How much was the cost of each ticket? And again, this, children, you'll say, well, you're really doing this the hard way. Yes and no. You got to kind of think about this. Now, think about what I just talked about. Number of groups times the number in each group equals total. What word can you exchange for groups there? Now, there's a tough one there. Now, you have to look at, since you're all English people, and you've had Michelle for many years there, the word group is going to be, can be substituted for one of the other nouns in that sentence. And if you look at the nouns in there, you've got your choice is either probably tickets or dollars. Are tickets a group of dollars, or is a dollar a group of tickets? I got to think outside the box here. Tickets a group of dollars, or a dollar a group of tickets? Eli?
Dollars a group of tickets.
A dollar is a group of tickets? I would say that actually a ticket is a group of dollars, because every ticket costs
I
group
was
of
thinking
money.
that dollars. They're like you pay for a group of tickets.
So the number of tickets, the group, times how much is in each group. How much does each ticket cost? We don't know. That's our unknown, and we know the total. Either way, it works the same, Eli. It really doesn't. You can probably think of it that way. And then, like we said before, anytime you're missing one of these two factors, you always solve it by dividing by 5. How many times is 5 going to 2875? What? $5.75. Now that might not have made a lot of sense to you. It doesn't matter so much to me. We kind of chip away at this bit by bit. It's like a big flood. It's like have you ever tried to get a drink from a garden hose?
Yes.
Okay, you can't stick the whole garden hose in your mouth all at once because even though you tried, you ever done that? Put it in there and then turn the water on and your mouth goes like that. When you drink from a garden hose, Jacob, you have to sit it on the sideways and you just get little bits of stuff as it gushes by your mouth. Same thing with math. I'm gonna throw a big gushing thing at you, and even if you pick up just a little bit with it, you'll be fine. Don't get all worried if it doesn't make a lot of sense. But here's what we need to just make sure we understand, because multiplication and division are kind of the same. You can have problems that look like this. 12 divided by what number is 4? 4 divided by what number? I can't do that. No, I'm sorry. I gotta change that. What number divided by 12 is 4? I think those are the two different choices there. Take a look at those two things there because they're not the same answer, and a lot of times I'll get the same answer from you. If you're given this last year, what did I tell you you need to do? If you're given problems that look like this where you have variables, letters that you don't know and understand, what did I say always you should do, Kelsey? Think of an easy problem that you know. For example, and it doesn't matter, 10 divided by 5 is 2, right? If I did not know, I don't know the bottom here, if I didn't know this was a 5, what do I do with 10 and 2 to get 5? Divide. So that's the same thing I'm going to do here. I'm going to divide 12 by 4, so the letter N equals 3. Okay, because I can tell you, I try to trick you on this, because anytime somebody sees 12 and 4, well, they go, oh, the fact family in multiplication division, it has to be a 3. No, it doesn't have to be a 3. There's another fact family that has 12 and 4 in it. You just don't know it. Same thing with this one. If I do the same thing here, 10 divided by 5 is 2. If you're missing the top, what do you do with these two to get 10? Multiply. So in this one here, it should be 4 times 12, which is 48. So please, those of you that like to brush over your stuff and think you know what's going on, take your time when you see problems like this, because the book does give you some things that look like this. Make sure you know which one you are doing. It gets to be a little goofy there. Yeah. Really, that's kind of the whole thing in a nutshell there. What does it mean to be in a nutshell, by the way?